Head-scratching questions for Reformed Tulip Calvinists. It has to do with the four soils. Total confusion by me. If the word can get into the heart and spring in life to the hearer, isn't that regeneration? Question mark. But if that's regeneration, aren't they in? Aren't they going to be saved? But in the parable, all of a sudden, that person falls away, withers, and dies. Then you got, again, one who hears it, seems to understand it, but the world gets at him. But wait a minute, how did he understand it? Wasn't he regenerated to understand it? I thought that was the only way we could understand the word, the gospel, the truth, the seed of truth, which is what, 1 Peter 1:21, something like that. I don't know that one for sure, but it's in Peter somewhere. So that's where you can find the parable of the soils. I think there's a similar problem in Hebrews 6. If you hear the word and it wakes you up, you understand it, you start to taste some of the fruits and the goodness from that word, yet all of a sudden you fall away. So how does that work? I thought regeneration would be the only way you can understand it and start to enjoy the fruits and start to live in the word and start to seek and start to desire and start to turn towards Jesus and all of these things that Hebrews 6 and the parable of the soils seems to suggest. Sorry, let's see if I can move this. I always forget about that. So scattering seed, some fell on rocky places. It sprang up. How can it spring up at all? If it springs up, doesn't that mean regeneration? Maybe not. But then what does it mean according to Calvinism, Reformed theology? Others fell amongst the thorns. It got choked out. Some fell on good soil, produced a crop. Okay, of course, we got the reason the Jews of that time, the high priests, couldn't understand it. They were being calloused and hardened in their rebellion. Okay. Then listen, here's what the sower means. When anyone hears the message and does not understand it, okay, that one makes sense and is biblical. It wasn't all the way in their heart, but wait a minute. Notice they're listening to words. It has no bearing on regeneration that the Calvinist reformers teach. Then refers to someone who hears the word and receives it. Well, wait a minute. How can any unregenerate, totally depraved, wicked, the total depravity of tulip, how can any hear it, receive it, and receive it with joy? Are they regenerated or not? But they have no root. Well, wait a second. They still received it. They still heard it. And how could they have joy if they didn't understand it? Doesn't make sense. Again, I wish I had a better way of asking about the four parables and how it matches, the four soils in this parable and how it matches up with Calvinistic Reformed theology. Then let's see. The seed falling on good soil. Oh, same thing. Someone hears it. They receive it. According to Calvinism, no human would even want, right? They're enemies of God. They're haters of God. They're insolent towards God. They don't want any part of it. All they are is evil and wicked all the time. Yet all of these people seem to hear it. 2 of the 3 or 3 of the 4, I can't remember, understand it. Some even receive it with joy. Well, how is that possible? Where's regeneration in this? Okay, now this would say regeneration happened, and the seed took, and they grew, and they matured, and they persevered. But what about the rest of these? Okay, 4 soils, head scratchers abound.